Time to have a look at another ST US Gold game. Yeah, I know, it's probably going to be awful, but I'm going to do it anyway. And this time it's Vigilante, published in 1989 and developed by Emerald Software, who also did Fallen Angel that I had a look at a couple of weeks ago, which was a pretty miserable beat-em-up. It was a budget game, but still. And I suspect Emerald Software used the same engine that they used in Vigilante for that one, kind of to save some money and just slap together a quick budget release. But we do have some rather nice looking artwork here. I don't know who made it, but it's a bit weird. I'm not sure why everyone's running around on girders on a construction site of like a skyscraper. Weird place to fight, and it looks like all the characters are kind of just like painted separately and then just pieced together. But it does look nice. And of course, it's also nice to see that the protagonist has a t-shirt that says Vigilante on it. So if you're in any doubt on who you're supposed to beat up, just check the t-shirt. And this is of course a conversion of IREM's arcade game, released in early 1988. And according to the wiki, this is apparently the spiritual sequel to IREM's earlier Kung Fu Master from 1984. And Game Machine listed Vigilante on their April 15th, 1988 issue as being the second most successful table arcade unit of the month. And I'm pretty sure it was quite successful all over the world. And I haven't really been able to find what people worked on the arcade game over at IREM, but I think I know that the music was composed by Masato Ishizaki, who also did the music for R-Type. And this is stated in an interview that you can find over at shmuplations.com. I will put a link in the description if I remember. Other than him, I have no idea who worked on this game. And I couldn't really find any information on who worked on the ST version either, really. So I suppose we're just going to have to dive in. Whoa! Vigilante. I think the loading is pretty time consuming in this one, but at least we get some music while we wait. Joystick to the left? Why? Why not just fire? Oh no, the skinheads have taken Madonna. We better go save her, or her plastic surgeon might go bankrupt. Sorry, was that a bit mean? Yeah, so here we are. Vigilante looks not really like the arcade game, and man, the sprites are fairly small. But it does look fairly similar if you compare it to Fallen Angel. But the animation is not as good, really. It looks a little bit lacking there. Can I just be allowed to move forward, please? That would be awesome. Thank you. I just want to see the game. And graphics are, I mean, the backgrounds are pretty nice, but again, sprite animation, it's a little bit limiting. And I have a nunchuck. When did I pick up a nunchuck? I don't know. Maybe I have it to start with. I don't know. Please, let go of me. Can I turn off the music? Yes, I can. What the... Oh, we've got sample sound effects, possibly, I think. They're pretty abysmal. And oh man, the slowdown. How can the game slow down so badly? There's like one other sprite on screen. Please, what am I supposed to do here? In the arcade, you just kind of wiggled the stick a bit and pressed fire button a couple of million times. And my god, the slowdown. How can this be so slow? I don't understand. There's nothing happening. And it's a really tiny area that is scrolling on screen. And, the frame rate. Jeez. And please, why am I not... All of a sudden, the controls just decided to not work at all there for a bit. And, please. And the amount of damage these guys do. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is pretty abysmal. Diabolical, even. Oh god, yeah, it's a US Gold game. And please, what am I supposed to do? Thank you, just bugger off and don't ever come back. Yeah, it's a US Gold game, so what had I expected? Nothing amazing, truly. The arcade game was pretty tough and a little bit annoying. Continue play, sure. How do I continue play? I don't know, just wiggle the stick and press fire a million times. And it's slow even without sprites. And there seems to be a maximum of 2 enemy sprites on screen. And interestingly, the sound effects actually happen before I hit something. So there's like a significant, oh, go away, delay when I do something, and then there's a sound effect, and then the move happens. And the sound effects are awful. I think they are samples because they don't sound like the ST sound chip really, but they're not good. God knows what they're supposed to represent. Please, don't back away. You are... And I, of course, managed to screw up my emulation there. I managed to switch to a different desktop via a keyboard shortcut. That was a bit annoying. There's supposed to be a cheat where if we write Pookie is my pal, we should be able to get more lives and be able to skip to the next level. Let's see if that works. Oh yes, it does. Cheat mode. Thank you, game, for confirming that. Let's see if we can get any further using a filthy cheat. And to be honest, the arcade game, as I played it for the first time just like maybe 30 minutes ago, felt a little bit unforgiving and clunky too, but this is far worse. This is really clunky. This is just not good. I can kind of see why I couldn't find any credits for this game. I even had a look in the game files, couldn't find anything. I don't think whoever worked on this was particularly keen on getting credited. And I don't really blame the actual developers here. I'm pretty sure US Gold had an insane deadline as usual. Oh, it's Christmas, we need to have this finished 10 minutes ago, please, please, otherwise we won't pay you, and all that stuff. I'll tell you what, you can follow me as much as you'd like, because your stupid projectiles are quite easy to dodge. So you can just stay there. That means there's not going to be any more sprites. Or more than one extra sprite, right? Beyond the... come on, let go of me. And he managed to shoot me. Oh, God, yeah, this is clunky garbage, really, isn't it? All right, let's move away here. Oh, dear God. This guy is pretty tall. Does he have a sample like in the arcade game? Don't think so. But I think his feet are hurting. Oh, God. Continue play. Sure. Absolutely. I'm going to kick you back into your own van. Sometimes the attacks just don't connect for some bizarre reason. And I can't move any further than this. And I think we're going to try the age-old jump kick cheese attack. See if the Gouda is with me. Seems like it is. Yeah, this feels pretty rushed. Constantly jump kicking. And for some reason, sometimes my attacks don't connect. And now I just stand there. I can't do anything. I don't know why. Okay, one more attack. Yeah. Go away. Madonna, come to me. I'll save you. Maybe on the next stage? She's obviously in another castle, right? The interlude screen graphics looks really nice. Of course, I get immediately grabbed here and beaten up, and there is absolutely nothing I can do. No, I'm sure there's some sort of joystick combination I can perform there to get out. You could do that in the arcade fairly easy by just bashing the fire button and, you know, back and forth on the joystick. And I hate how you perform a move and they will still grab you even though you initiate. Oh, goodness. Initiate that move. Could you please just leave me be? I have a busy schedule. I have a Madonna to save. Not sure if it's the singer or the fallen Madonna with the big assets. You know what I mean. And we have some parallax scrolling here. That's nice. But it's incredibly slow. I'd rather not have it if it's this slow. It sounds like I'm farting or something. You know what? I think I've had enough of this. Let's press F8 to just skip to the next level because, yeah, I don't want to play anymore on this stage. Her time is running out. Yeah, so is mine. I've got better things to do, like stare at a wall, than play this. Oh, that was a tiny explosion there. So we have a weapon here, maybe. Or was it? Okay, I'm not fighting the bike, damn you. Okay, yeah. I was going to say nice attempt, but this is just pretty abysmal. I mean, there are far worse fighting games or beat-em-ups. I mean, I would say Fallen Angel is worse, but just because it has less variation. At least here I get to enjoy some different stages. And even the sound effects are a little bit better in this one, even though they sound awful. The sound effects in Fallen Angel were pretty abysmal, as I remember them. And I can't quite remember because my brain has chosen to protect me. Yeah, this is super floaty, the controls. Ugh. And of course the game crashed as I was trying to get to stage 4. So I'm just going to see if I can reactivate the cheat and maybe check out the 4th stage. I shall be back, I hope, if I can endure the pain just for a little bit longer. Yeah, we're heading downtown, level 4. And oh god, what the hell happened there? They just appeared out of nowhere. A whole bunch of guys. And now there's 3 sprites on screen at the same time. God! Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? I may have to revise my opinion about Fallen Angel. I mean, it's a pretty damn repetitive gameplay, but this is, I think, worse. This gameplay is worse than Fallen Angel. It's just so tedious. Thoroughly unenjoyable. I mean, I don't know. This is just... I mean, sure, there's more content here than in Fallen Angel. More levels, more variation. But it's just not fun at all. And it's so clunky, so unbelievably clunky. Let me just use the cheese here. The power of the cheese. Unless, of course, the controls just stop working. Please don't poke me with a stick in my neck. It's very rude and unimaginative. Alright, let's check out the next stage. Ooh, we get a nice animation. They're on my turf. Time to save Madonna. Oh, okay. So we are on a girder. That's appropriate. And the controls are just... Please move. And why am I getting stuck? They're grabbing my foot when they're climbing up, or what? Ah, God. And I can't move an inch without having like 5 million of these guys climbing up and being a pain. Please fall down. Oh, we've got one of those nunchucks, I think, right? Here we go. Can I use my amazing nunchucks? Yes, I can. Oh, prepare to get sent back to where you came. Why? They will just grab you out of freaking nowhere. Even though I'm performing an attack, they will just interrupt me. And I can't get away from them. They grab me the moment they show up. And I mean grab my feet, that is. And gee, this is diabolical. Such an awful game, really. Yeah, let's just go to the last stage. Way to go, dude. You saved Madonna. Law and order failed, but the vigilante prevailed. Well, that's really nice and all, but God, yeah, this wasn't a very good game. Really abysmal gameplay, but hey, let's check out what some other people thought of it, shall we? Because I've had enough of this, well and truly. ST Action awarded the game a pretty mediocre score of 52%, and one of the reviewers wrote, "Unfortunately for my money, Vigilante has been very poorly converted, and therefore I cannot recommend it." And another one of the reviewers wrote, "This game derives most of its challenge from struggling with the infuriating controls." And yeah, I agree. Awful controls. Nice graphics, shame about the gameplay. Indeed. And I could see myself lowering the score even further. ST Format reviewed the budget release of the game and gave it an overall of 35%, and they wrote, "We reviewed this one way back in ST Amiga format in issue 11. Originally it got 70%, so has time eroded the rating?" Yes. The gameplay is positively sluggish and the graphics look like they've been lifted from an 8-bit machine. The sound is boring as well. There are far better beat-em-ups around at a budget price, without the budget gameplay, and yep, that is pretty much spot on. 35%, yeah, pretty appropriate score. So, sadly a pretty poor arcade conversion that is just better left alone until the end of time. And with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. And as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!